A Google engineer who is only 31 years old jumps to his death in NYC. But here's the hook. It's the second worker suicide in months. So a senior software engineer at Google jumped to his death from the search giant's headquarters in Chelsea late Thursday. The 31-year-old man, whose name is being withheld for pending family notification, plunged from the 14th floor of 111 8th Avenue. Yeah, that's straight Chelsea. I do know that. Police respond.
Got down there, right?
What's that?
You wanted to make sure it got done, right?
I guess so. It happened right there. Splat, unfortunately. Pardon me. But police responded with multiple 911 calls of an unconscious person lying on the ground near a building on West 15th Street, opposite the 15-story Art Deco building. So.
Did you say person lying on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, lying on the ground.
Yeah, when you jump from 14 flights, then you're going to be lying on the ground. You're not going to continuously keep going under. You're just splat.
I mean, the body would not be like apart, like not splattered, like an egg, you know.
Man,
Probably his head was fractured. I would say at least that, unfortunately. And you know, pardon to everybody when we're mentioning this. We're just trying to get really detailed on this. So
it's not like the boy that jumped from the upper level in Willow Grove.
Oh no! That was one flight. Add 13 more. Okay, add 13 more. You're evil today, GPS. You are evil. But anyway, the responding cops found the man unconscious and they rushed him to Bellevue Hospital where he was pronounced deceased. So,
You think?
man, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, man. Damn. But anyway, the officers at the scene found handprints on the ledge of the 14th floor open air terrace. There's no video of the fatal plunge, GPS, so sorry, we don't have that for you. But now, here's the crazy issue here. About 2 weeks ago, another employee hanged himself in an apartment at the corner of West 26th and 6th Avenue in Chelsea back on the 16th of February. So I don't know what's going on at Google, but man, they're stressing people out big time. So it's really eerie, but in a more serious situation, more serious talk here. If you or somebody that you know are experiencing suicidal thoughts or experiencing mental health crisis and live in New York City, call 1-888-NYC-WELL. That is 1-888-NYC-WELL, and you'll have free confidential crisis counseling. If you live outside of the 5 boroughs, definitely give a call to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 988 or go to suicidepreventionlifeline.org. So, gentlemen, mental health is not to be played with. Everybody goes through something from time to time, but yeah, I don't know what's happening at Google. I mean, what are they doing at Google that are making people like off themselves?
They laying them off, man. You got cast with 6 figures, man. All of a sudden, they get that pink slip, man.
Mm-hmm.
With no severance pay. No severance pay with it either, man. So they that was their life. That job was their life, man. They can't picture themselves doing anything else outside of that situation, man. It's a shame, you know. I think that might have been one of the reasons why that gentleman X'd himself out.
That's possible. GPS?
I think when you identify yourself too close to your job, yes, when it starts to go under, you think you can go under, or you think you're going under. And one of the things that I learned over time is that I've developed multiple skills. Is that you always got to have another iron in the fire somewhere.
Very true.
Because if what you're in doesn't last, guess what? Got to go somewhere else. Because the bills don't stop.
That's right.
And it's sad that as a software developer, or however long he was in his profession, he couldn't say, all right, well, look, let me go over here and do that. Or if I got to get this place up, I'll sell it and then start all over somewhere else. But when you're confident in your profession, you can do that. As a truck driver, I can go from here to California, to Texas, to Minnesota. I can do it for anybody. and just tell them, look, if I'm not pulling down 2 G's a week, I'm leaving. That means you need to go out there and give me 2 G's worth of work, and I got you.
Yep.
But a lot of folks, they can't command that kind of money, and therefore, this is what happens. I feel really bad for this guy, and it's probably going to happen more as things start tightening up, as they say. With the interest rates rising, and people just laying off just really because they can. They're not laying off any upper management. But again, they know they can go start this all over somewhere else. If it ain't Google, it's Yahoo, and Yahoo is YouTube, it just goes around and around. No, you gotta. It's bad. Mental health is. It's mental health. It's so much more than just I'm strong. There's got to be a belief somewhere that says I can do this again somewhere else. Let me go ahead and break this down and move on.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. So either way, if you do have anybody that you know that is going through something, talk with them. And if you can't help them in that moment, give them advice to go get some counseling. Offer them somebody that you might know, or if it's really bad, then use those numbers that were mentioned as far as a suicide prevention hotline, or even your local mental health crisis centers that are located in your area. So mental health is 100% priority in all of our lives, so we definitely have to make sure to keep our heads straight.